Kindly stand for the morning prayer song. Join your hands. Walking with the Lord, we are walking in the morning. Lift up your hearts, for you're walking with God. Singing to the Lord, we are singing in the sunshine. Lift up our hearts, for you're singing to God. Hand in hand with everyone, we are walking, walking. Black and white and brown together, walking, walking. Singing new songs now, living new lives, building new bridges, walking distant miles. Well, we are walking with the Lord, we are walking in the morning. Lift up your hearts, for you are walking with God. Singing to the Lord, we are singing in the sunshine. Lift up our hearts, for you are singing to God. Good morning, children. Children, in the previous class, what I taught, which lesson? Lesson number 2, nuclear test. You know the meaning of nuclear family and the joint family, isn't it, children? Joint family is a big family and the nuclear family is a small family. But here, children, in this lesson, Anjali lived in nuclear family. And she's only one child. And children, and she's having a separate bedroom. Separate bedroom she's having, everything she's having. And children, the mother, Anjali's mother is there, no? She is removing all the things in the cupboard, children. Why she's removing all the things from the cupboard? Because she want the place. Why she want the place? Dada and Dadi are coming, and she has to keep their things in the cupboard. Keep Dada and Dadi's things in the cupboard. So she is removing all the things. So she got angry. Anjali got angry and she's asking, why are you removing all the things from the cupboard? And she knows everything. Anjali's mother told, you know everything. Dada and Dadi are coming. And the main children think is children, the Anjali totally alone, and when she was a baby children, she is sleeping in the bedroom. Now she has to leave that bedroom and she has to sleep on the sofa. And Dada and Dadi are occupying Anjali's room. They are old, no, they want separate room. So Dada and Dadi are occupying Anjali's room, and the Anjali is sleeping on the sofa. And children, the Dada and Dadi were children plus 70. It is very difficult to live in the village after 70. They want the support. No one is there to help. If anything happen, no one is there to help. So what they are doing? They are coming straight away to Anjali's house. Actually, Anjali don't like it all. She don't like it all. Because first of all, he lost her room. And even the cupboard also. Mom removed all the things in the cupboard and she's adjusting somewhere else. So Anjali's father is calling parents. And Anjali's father, he want to live in the joint family. So Dada and Dadi are coming and staying in Anjali's house. Okay, they came, children. At that time, this Anjali is there, no? She's not talking with them. She's talking very little. And she's talking with very rudely. She don't like because they are staying here, no, she don't like it all. But the thing is, children, Anjali's father is very strict. And she is worrying about her father. Because father is scolding and he is beating it. Suppose if she is giving the reply to grandparents. Then children, actually you know that very well, children, how the old parents are doing. What they are doing, grandfathers and grandparents, what they are doing. Their life is totally different and our life is totally different. They woke up early in the morning, children, you know that very well. They woke up early in the morning at 5 o'clock. And they are having in the village, they are having plenty of work. In the field, they are having a work. In the farm, they are having a plenty of work. So they work up at 5 o'clock. The same habit, children. Here also they are going to continue the same habit. But here, what is there in nuclear family? Nothing is there. No farm, no field. Nothing is there. But they used to, children. They used to. 70 till 70 years they stayed in the village. Then all of a sudden, how it is not possible to change the lifestyle and all. It is not so possible to change the lifestyle. So here also the same children, they are doing the puja and everything. They work up early and they are doing the puja, and they don't like restaurant at all. They are not going, and they are telling, why you are wasting the money to going to the restaurant? Why can't you cook at home? Why can't you cook at home? And they doesn't know at all, children, what is the meaning of theater. And they don't like also to see the movies and all. They are watching only the serials and the news in the TV. That's it. And they don't like the short dresses and all. They don't like anything. So it is, Anjali, it is very difficult to adjust them. It is very difficult to adjust. What Anjali is doing? She keep on irritating her mother. And finally, children, days passed. Anjali is now little bit, she is adjusting. Dada is a very nice and Dadi also very nice. What Dada is doing here is helping Anjali in the project work. Suppose a teacher is giving a project to you do the same now. You are asking with your mother, or otherwise if the mother is going for the work, if your grandparents are there, you are also asking, no, where should I get this picture? Where should I do? What to do? The same thing. Here also Anjali's Dada is helping Anjali in the project. And he is teaching maths also. And Dadi is a fantastic cook. Different items she is cooking. Different varieties. Delicious food she is preparing. Everything she is preparing. Different. And Anjali's mother, she is going for the work. She is only routine cornflakes or the sandwiches, because she's not having the time to do things. Then children, all of a sudden, Dada and Dadi thought, children, they have to go to Rita's place. It's in Delhi. Rita Bua. She's staying in Delhi. They thought like that. Now come to the children lesson. This is all earlier I taught children. Now again come to the lesson. Before anyone could say anything, Anjali burst out. Oh, can I have my room back then? Dada, Dadi, when are you going? See how the way she's asking. She's burst in the sense, she's shouting and asking. Shouting, screaming, shouting and asking. When are you going? When are you going to Rita Bua's house? Why she is asking, children? Now she is getting her room back. So she is asking, when are you going? Look at her. What we are doing, children? We are telling what? Don't go, you stay in our house only. We are telling like that, isn't it, children? Don't go, you stay in our house only. We are getting bored, and who is going to help me in the project, and who is teaching me maths and all. Every questions you are thinking. Look at her, children. She is very happy. So because of that only, she is asking, when are you going? Come to the next para. The silence that followed was terrible, and only Dadi had some kind and gentle words to fill it with. The way she said them, everybody, all was silent at the time. The way she shouted. And only Dadi had some kind and gentle words. Some few words she spoke, maybe. Later, apart from her room, Anjali got the worst scolding she deserved, and in 2 days' time, they were a nuclear family again. Look at here. Anjali's father is scolded Anjali a lot because of her rudeness. She's talking rude with Dada and Dadi because of Anjali's father scolded. Now what she's thinking, everything He listened everything. Listened everything. Now what happened? I'm getting my room back within 2 days. And again the nuclear family only. But look at here. It was a lonely achievement. See, now he realized the value of Dada and Dadi. And she lonely. She's what to do? No one is there at home. No one is there at home. I have to stay alone. No noise, nothing. Full calm and quiet. Full calm and quiet. No one is there at home. Now she has to speak to the TV only. No one is there at home. Then whom should she speak? No one is there at home. There was no one to come to home but the silly TV. No one is coming to her house also. No one is coming. That is now also COVID time. No one is coming. No one is going to anywhere. They are staying in their house only, isn't it, children? Yes. Here also no one is going anywhere, children. No one is coming to Anjali's place. How she's spending the time? Only looking that TV serial. That's it. There was none to talk to. See, no one is there to talk also. If suppose if you are sitting in the house alone, children, whom you are talking? If the mother is giving a mobile, you are talking with the friends or something else. Suppose if she is not giving the mobile, then whom you are talking? No one. What you are doing? Switch on the TV and you are watching cartoon or something else. Then after that also you are getting bored only. Her mother was again overworked with no time for anything or anybody. See, her mother is going for the work, both are working parents, and when she's coming back from work, again she has to do here also cooking, everything. Before Dada and Dadi were there at that time, Dadi is preparing all the food, and now again started the same thing, the cornflakes and the sandwiches. Morning breakfast also that same, lunch also the same, because she don't have a time to do all the things. But most of all, the noise and bustle of one big happy family had faded into silence. Bustle means, children, busy manner. Look at here. Her mother was okay, but most of all, everything. If Dada and Dadi were there, no, at that time noise was there, and they are cooking in the kitchen. Also, noise is there. Vessel noise, and Dada is also helping Anjali a lot in the project, in the mass and everything. Now no one is there to help. Now who is there? No one is there to help. So the noise is not there at home only. If you are sitting alone, how the noise is coming, children? Nothing. No noise, nothing. No one is there to talk. How noise is coming? Nothing. So bustle means, children, busy. The noisy, the busy happy family faded into the silence, because no one is there at home. Because of that only faded into silence. The house, all 850 feet of compact space planning, suddenly looked too big. The house is so big, 850 square feet. Now no one is there in the house means it looks big only. If someone is there in the sense, it looks small. If no one is there in this meaning, it looks big only. When the phone rang the following night, just like they had expected it would, it was Anjali who ran and picked it up to say, Dada, Dadi, when are you coming back? Look at here. The phone is going to ringing. The phone is rang in the night. That time what Anjali is running. Anjali is running and picked the phone. And she heard the voice, Dada and Dadi. She was excited, children. She was very much excited. She was very much excited, and she's asking, when you are coming back? First what she asked? When you are going, she asked. Now what she is asking? When you are coming back. Now Anjali came to know the value of Dada and Dadi, children. Now she came to know the value of Dada and Dadi, and she's loneliness at home, no noise, nothing. The house is full silence, and no one is there to cook also. All the time she has to eat cornflakes and sandwiches. Now she really make out the value of our grandparents. Children, you do the same. You do the same. When you are dada or dadi at home, suppose if they are going in somebody's house, other house they are going, other son, they are having a five children, they are going one by one by one by like that. You do the same, children, you're also getting bored. You're also getting bored, isn't it, children? Yeah, if they are there, they are also helping in your project work, otherwise mm, in math syllabus, otherwise cooking and everything, they cleaning the house also. If they are okay, if they are perfectly well, they are cleaning, they are cooking and everything. And children, you do the same. You have to, what you have to do, children, don't talk rude, children. No need to talk rude to them. Politely you have to talk. And whatever they are telling, you have to listen to them, children. Listen to them. And suppose if they want water or something else, they can't walk at that time, children, you go and give water to them. Water to them. Suppose if you are by mistakenly, if you are scolding them also, you have to say sorry. Say sorry to them. Don't hurt them. They are the head of the family. They are the head of the family. No need to hurt them at any cost. And suppose if they are not well also, you have to take care of them. Suppose if they can't walk, children, you have to hold their hand and you have to take it to the bathroom or take it to the toilet or anywhere. It is very difficult to take one step also to the old person. Very difficult to take one step also, children. I know that very well, and you too know that. If you are in your house, grandparents are there. If you also know that how difficult it. So children, actually, children, the joint family is only good. In the joint family, children, each members are helping each other. Suppose if the one person is not well also, other person is cooking over there, and they are teaching, they are teaching also, and, they are helping in the project also, they are helping in the cooking also, everything they are doing. But the nuclear family, suppose if the one person is sick, means you have to call to the restaurant and you have to order food and all. Isn't it, children? Yes, children. Now, children, I'm going to read the lesson, children. Listen carefully, children. Yes, lesson 2, the nuclear test. Amma, why are you removing all my things from the cupboard? Anjali asked in a voice which sounded like she was ready for a fight. You already know, Anjali. Dada and Dadi are going to need some place for keeping their things, her mother replied firmly. But Ma, where will my things go? This has been my room since I was a baby. Why should I give up everything just because Dada and Dadi are coming to live with us? Cried Anjali. Come on, Anju. You are not giving up everything. You are only going to sleep on the couch in the hall instead of in this room. And your things can be accommodated elsewhere, replied her mother, trying to be sensitive but feeling rather exasperated with her daughter's endless objections. This is how it had been ever since Anjali had been told that her grandparents would be living with them from now on. They had recently sold off all their land in the little village where they had lived most of their life. Dada was nudging 70 now and was too old to be able to run the farm all by himself. He had promised he would not leave his beloved land till he dies, but he was finding it more and more difficult to live there alone. All his children had migrated to the cities. Two of Anjali's Chachajis were abroad. Only Papa lived in Pune while Rita Bua was in Delhi. Dada had been persuaded by Anjali's father to come and live with them. Papa wanted all of them to be together as a joint family. he could then take care of his aging parents. Of course, Anjali enjoyed meeting her grandparents during her holidays. But that did not mean she was going to be happy giving up her room for them. Anjali was an only child. Never in her life had she liked sharing anything, and she was not ready to change now. And so it was that when her grandparents came, Anjali was her fussy, irritating, and bratish worst. She made a big hue and cry over how she had lost her room. When she was not making rude comments, she would not talk much and pretended to be glued to her favorite program on the TV. She was not very polite and complained, though not directly, but she was afraid of her father's wrath. And it was true, having grandparents living with them needed adjusting to a new routine. They were used to a different way of life. They woke up much before anyone else did, and that made things awkward. Dadi was forever doing some puja or the other, and if there was objection to onions in the food one day, it was X the nest. They would not go with them to eat out in restaurants. They would not watch movies in theaters. They would not enjoy shopping just for fun. They thought strap dresses were too foreign and short skirts totally avoidable. Pop music was noise and ice creams were not good for health. The one thing they did share was an addiction to television. But the programs they watched put Anjali to sleep. Anjali felt as if she had suddenly been imprisoned. The house, all 850 feet of compact space planning, suddenly looked too small. As the days passed, Anjali's anger mellowed into a guarded truce. It was impossible to remain angry with someone who was so kind. Dadi stopped commenting on her clothes and even bought her a pretty t shirt when they went sightseeing. TV became a divided schedule of the most favorite program on each individual list. Dada helped Anjali with her projects, and he was a big help with the math syllabus. He also got Anjali into the habit of reading the newspaper, and they would exchange world news when he walked with her to the bus stop every morning. Anjali's mother worked in an office, and she left along with her father every morning. Breakfast was always cornflakes, and it was usually sandwiches for Anju's lunch box. And when her mother got back in the evening, she was so exhausted herself that cooking was never great activity. But now Dadi had taken over the kitchen. She actually said she was getting bored of doing nothing. Dadi was a fantastic cook. Suddenly, they were being pampered with the most divine parotas and sabji, mithai and pakoras, salads and pickles. Anjali's mother could now slow down a little and rest her feet. She even had more time for her daughter. She was also immeasurably reassured that her child was in the most caring hands possible. Till one day, when the grandparents announced, "We are thinking of going to Rita's place for a while." Before anyone could say anything, Anjali burst out, "Oh, can I have my room back then? Dada, Dadi, when are you going?" The silence that followed was terrible, and only Dadi had some kind and gentle words to fill it with. Later, apart from her room, Anjali got the worst scolding she deserved, and in 2 days' time, they were a nuclear family again. But it was a lonely achievement. There was no one to come home to. but the silly TV. There was none to talk to. Her mother was again overworked with no time for anything or anybody. But most of all, the noise and bustle of one big happy family had faded into silence. The house, all 850 feet of compact space, planning, suddenly looked too big. When the phone rang the following night, just like they had expected it would, it was Anjali who ran and picked it up to say, Dada, Dadi, when are you coming back? See, children, I told you all the time. I'm keep on telling you, children, read the newspaper and read the textbook also. Read the newspaper also and read the textbook also. And read, children. Try to learn, children, difficult words. Write the difficult words in your rough book, children. 5 times, children. All the difficult words are there, children. You have to write 5 times, children. Expected, bustle, burst, and immeasurably reassured, mellowed, fussy, irritating, bratish, persuaded, migrated, nudging, accommodated, exasperated. All these difficult words, children, you have to write it in your rough book, children, 5 times, children. Write in your write it in your rough book, children, 5 times. And when the online class is there, no, at that time, children, I'm going to ask the spelling. Children, and read the lesson also. I'm going to ask in the middle, in between I'm asking, in the middle I'm asking. I'm not asking the question and answer. I'm asking in the middle, children. I'm asking the present and past tense, singular, plural, opposite words, all the things I'm asking. And in between you have to read, children. Between lesson you read, children. You read the lesson. Okay? Yes, children. Take care, children. Bye-bye.